The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
Oh, is it reversed?
Huh?
There, I'll make it bigger for now.
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away. Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least. The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate. Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple.
Is the volume too low? I can turn it up. These games are so cool. The little I've played of them, they're just so fun.
But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed. It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until its mention in the will.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death. What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
It certainly sounds like you two would have gotten along, Professor. By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem, yet its identity remains elusive. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery, something huge.
Aha! Is that your famous intuition acting up again, Professor?
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting! I hope Saint Mystere is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Herschel Layton.
Nice introduction.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I am no detective. Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation. It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request, huh?
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
You got it! What in the... What's this?
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune. Care to give it a go, Luke?
I will do my best. A puzzle like this should be a snap for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
I need my stylus for this game, I think. Where is it?
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
Oh, I guess I'll just use my other DS stylus. It's the good thing about having like 4 3DSs. Among the Sleep, yeah, it was a long time ago, wasn't it? It was like, what, 16 months ago? Something like that. No. 15 months ago. Quite a long time. Alright, let me maximize this on my screen. And get rid of this thing. Hopefully it's still good enough for you guys to see. I don't know if you're supposed to play on... Or I don't know which screen is supposed to be bigger, the top or the bottom one. So we'll have to see as the game goes on. I might have to flip them. Actually, do I have to flip it? I don't know. Alright, anyway, let's just keep going. Okay, it seems like this game benefits from equal screen sizes. Let me try that out. I'll make this a bit smaller, because I can't make it any bigger. And then this one I'll make a little bit bigger. That should be clear, right? Looks good? Okay. My village is on the road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there. Use your stylus to draw a circle around the right village and then touch submit. Draw a circle around the town in one stroke. Once you've circled your submission, tap submit. Alright. A town that leads to no others. This is a pretty simple puzzle. Do you see... what is it? Mouse? No, you don't see mouse. If I do this. Capture mouse? Nope. Interesting. Why doesn't it work? Oh, there we go. Alright, so you can see my mouse now. So we can play along. I'm playing on 3DS, so clicking doesn't do anything. Let's see. The village that doesn't lead to any other villages. So this one... Does this count? The bush? Or is that a dead end? I think that's a dead end. Okay, so it's this one, right here. Right? Yeah, it's this one, right? Circle, circle, circle. It should be this one. Alright, let me get my stylus. Top red? Yeah, I think it's this one. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's this one.
Well, here's my guess.
Yay!
Saves the day.
That's correct. The only town that isn't connected by roads to another town is the one in the upper left area of the map. It looks like you're ready to start solving puzzles.
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoops. That was an accident.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say you already figured out the town's location?
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that is easy enough to solve with a glance.
Yeah, too bad it's not in Swedish, right? They would understand that.
Anyhow, you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived.
I gotta make this bigger. I'm gonna have to do that manually every time because a cutscene that isn't on the top screen won't actually look bigger. It's just set that way. I can't really help it. Oh, I have to read? No, I don't want to read. I read through the entire game of Evil Land 2. Oh my god, my throat's killing me. Okay. Interesting. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village. And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us. Okay, what is this? Tap an area to investigate. Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bridge for us? Do I look like the sort to go dropping the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? You've got a lot of nerve. We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it? From Lady Dahlia? Well then, I'd sure like to lower the bridge for you, Mr. Fancy Pants, but the engine is busted and I can only move this blasted bridge with the hand crank. There's all these infernal slots I could put the crank in, but I got no clue which one to use. So, smart guy, you got any idea which one is the right one? Puzzle number 2, the crank and slot. There's no way to lower the bridge and get across without inserting the crank into the correct slot. Choose the slot that fits the crank shown below. I don't know why I'm looking at my 3DS when I can just look at my screen, it's way bigger. Alright, which one is this? It's a pentagon shape with 2 squares and a spike. Is it the middle one? No, it's not the first one. I don't think. I think it's the middle one. The third one? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Third one has 6 sides. It's a hexagon. Okay. Huh. This is confusing. Oh, it could be the first one, actually. You could be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably the first one. What's the final answer? Is it 1 or 3? No, it can't be the third one. It can't be the third one, because... Okay, where's my mouse? You see this part? There's a spike here. And these are on flat edges. So it's number 1.
There we go.
Yay!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Critical thinking is the key to success. Rotate the crank and its silhouette, shown here in orange, becomes the mirror of the slot displayed. Nice job. Now drop that bridge. I should move the mouse. That'll do. Hold on a sec. I'll let her down. This guy's so angry. I'm gonna say it again. I just don't feel right about letting outsiders into Saint Mystere. Mystere? Mystery? Mystere? But if you're Lady Dahlia's guest, I guess I'd better. At least give her my regards, you hear? Okay, we've done that one. Yes, we finally arrived in St. Mystere. I'm so excited. I wonder what mysteries await us here. Kinda rhymes. Ha 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 ha. Well, Luke, we'll find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. Say, Luke, this is a perfect time to explain how to move about during our investigation. Give that shoe-shaped icon in the lower right portion of the touchscreen a tap with your stylus. After you do this, a set of arrows will appear on screen. Tap one to head in that direction. So remember, when you want to move, just tap the shoe. Go on then, give it a try. What if I don't want to tap the shoe? Let's see, I gotta head for the Reinhold Manor. Let's talk to this guy. What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to St. Mystere, huh? The name's Stachenskarfen. And I've got some advice for you. Go tap that barrel back there with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it. You found a hint coin. Felt good, didn't it? Around these parts, that's what we call a hint coin. When you find yourself against a doozy of a puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellows. And it's just those times when you'll want to use a hint coin to purchase a hint. I bet you think puzzles will be a breeze now, eh? Think again. There are a limited number of hint coins in this world, so don't go wasting coins on any old riddles. Because if you do, when you come across a real stumper, you'll be sorry. Real sorry. Mind you, hint coins won't always be stuffed inside barrels. Check any object that seems suspicious. I figured I can't use hint coins, right? Got all that? Good. Be seeing you around. Oh, he's gone. He actually did leave. So he was just standing there, waiting to tell me to touch the barrel. A lot of touching stuff. Let's see. Uh-oh, what was that? Ah, I missed it. Oh, here we go. I wonder if that inn gets many guests out here in the country. Yeah, I actually have to play with the 3DS actually, so I can't really use the top screen. When I was playing stuff like Pokemon and Chrono Trigger, it didn't really matter. Because I could just use the keyboard, not keyboard, the keys, the buttons. Talk to the old lady. Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to St. Mystere, where our local export is the puzzle. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you earn a set number of picarats. The more picarats a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough picarats. Imagine that, a reward for solving puzzles. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer. Strange hats. It's worth 10, so it's probably not that hard. Oh, this is confusing, or it seems confusing so far. These 4 top hats are all the same height, but the length of each brim is different. In other words, the hats are equally tall but vary in width. One of these 4 hats has a brim and height that are the same length. Which hat is it? Oh, shit. That's, Do you just like compare it? Is it this one? This one looks the same as this. I think this one's too short. Or is it? No. Is it A or C? I think D is too long. B is too short. Brim is this part. You see my cursor? It's the like the thing that points outwards. So it's either A or C. I think it's A. A or C? I see? Does that mean does that mean you want to choose C? I wish you could flip it around. I think it is A, actually. It does look like A. Yeah, I think it's A. It's not A? Or it's not C? It has to be A. Or is it? Whenever I look at C and D, it kind of confuses me. Because D looks really, really long. And C, compared to D, looks perfect. But A looks good too. You think A? Okay, we have 3 A's then.
That should do it.
Yay!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. This is a very famous optical illusion. Optical illusion is a visual phenomenon where your eyes perceive things differently than they actually are. There are dozens of known optical illusions. What's the world coming to when you can't even trust your own eyes? Oh, bravo! Hey, she's clapping for me. I think you've got the hang of this. If you try your options one by one, you'll eventually find the answer. However, you'll also encounter lots of puzzles that can't be solved by simply trying all the answers. If your answer is incorrect, the picarats you can earn from a puzzle decrease. Tough stuff, you know? It goes to show you how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well, I'm not alone here. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you too. It's exactly the same as the one in Evil Land. So whenever I see this, it just reminds me of Evil Land. And obviously Evil Land is copying this game. Don't you think we should head to Rainhold Manor, Professor? The old granny's right. Some puzzles make you want to smash stuff, yeah. I can imagine. I've been thinking, Professor, shouldn't we keep a record of our investigation? Just stop looking up and down, it's really confusing me. You brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me explain how to go about saving your game. First, tap your stylus on the trunk in the upper right corner of the touchscreen. This trunk contains all manner of information that you can access by tapping the icons. Touch the icon marked Save to save your game. Tap the journal icon to read over notes about our adventure in St. Mystere. Next, we have the puzzle index icon. Tap it to view all puzzles you've encountered. Puzzles you've solved have a check next to them. Puzzles you've seen but haven't solved are blank. You can retry any puzzle you've solved from this screen. To retry puzzles that you haven't solved yet, you must return to the actual site of the puzzle. Don't be afraid to use items in the trunk to help our investigation. It'll be second nature soon enough. Enough explanation for now. Let's make our way to Rainhold Manor. An arrow marks our path on the map, so all we need to do is head in the correct direction. Lead the way, Professor. Rainhold Manor awaits. Make your way to Rainhold Manor on the east side of town. Save. Oh, that was my game from a long time ago. Alright, let's, what else? What can we do here? Tap, 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 tap. Oh! Got something. Why don't we see what that person has to say first? Okay, so this guy. Looks like he's waiting for something. Oh, hello. I'm Percy, St. Myster's unofficial writer in residence. Rainhold Manor, you ask? Head up that road to the right. It's immense, so you'll know it when you see it. Before you go, why not try your hand at this puzzle I thought up? See if you can figure out which house is mine from the instructions I give you. I'll even sweeten the deal for you. If you manage to solve this puzzle, I'll tell you about this village. So how about it? You will try, won't you? So how about you? After all, a writer is nothing without an audience. Okay. Where's my house? Oh, this is worth 20. Holy shit. Oh my god. Can you find my house? Go out the front door of my place and turn left. At the first intersection you come across, take a right. Turn right again at the following intersection and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. Circle my house. The morning sun, the morning sun. The morning sun rises from the east and sets in the west. That's it, right? It's confusing. So the sun sets in the east. No, sun rises in the east, sets in... Sun... Okay. Sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Just making sure. So it rises from this side here, and sets on this side. So the puzzle says the morning sun, so it'll be facing the right side. You have to go left, right, right, left, right, right. Facing this way. So left, this one can't go right anymore. Left, right, right. Is it this one? Left, right, right. Wait, there's two of them that... This one's facing up. It's facing down. Two of them are facing down, so it's not down. At the first intersection you come across, take a right. Turn right again at the following intersection and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. So if you go from this one, you go left, you turn right, you turn right. That's the morning sun, isn't it? It's the bottom one. Left, right, right. Wait, this is right. Hold on. Left. Okay, left, right, right. I'm confusing myself. This is left. Left, right, right. That's south, though. The morning sun is east. Left, right, right. There can't be two answers. These two are the same, I think. Left? Oh, this is left. Whoa, wait, I'm stupid. Fuck, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I messed up. I'm completely thinking this through the wrong way. Alright, this is left. This is left. This is left. Left, right, right. So it's not either of these. Left, right, right. Is it this one? Left, right, right. It's this one, right? He's facing up, turning left, go to the intersection, go right, go right. It's the only house facing up in the entire area. Everything else is facing in different directions. This one is left, and it can't go right anymore. This one is left, right, right, facing north. So it's this one. The blue house. Right? I hope it's right.
There we go.
There we go.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right, this is a problem where working backwards gets the job done fastest. It takes far too long to check each house. Well, too bad we did that. I guess it would have been better backwards. Just go from the right side, and then you go left, left, right. Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. Impressive. I thought I'd set out quite the puzzle, but you made short work of it. Now for that gossip I promised you. The Reinhold family owns all of this land this village is built upon. I hear they own all the buildings too. I guess you could say this town sort of belongs to the Reinholds. Well, I'll be on my way now, but rest assured that the next time we meet, I'll have a harder puzzle for you. Do I want to do all the puzzles? I looked it up. If I do all the puzzles, I think it takes like 30 hours to beat the game. So I'm probably not going to do all the puzzles, unfortunately. I will explore though. But I might actually encounter all the puzzles because I like exploring and that could trigger puzzles. Okay, actually I'm just going to go then. I'm just going to go to the right side, which is... yeah, right side. Oh, another guy. Professor, look at that man standing in the street. He's blocking the path up to the Reinhold Manor. How terribly rude. You can just walk around him. It's not that hard. Perhaps he'll move for us, but I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort. Why won't he move? Wow, he really won't move? Hold up. Never seen you two here before. What's a couple of fresh faces like yourselves doing here? We're here by invitation of the Reinholds. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gate. Business with the Reinholds, is that so? Something strange here. Yeah, you're a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure. But I'll let you pass if you can solve this puzzle, see? Just to warn you, it's a tough one. Isn't gonna be easy, is it? No way, definitely not gonna be easy. Lightweight. Oh, it's worth 40. Holy shit. It's crazy. Here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using this scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. So which weight is the light one? I can only use it twice? Load the weights you want to measure on the scale with your stylus. When you've finished arranging the weights, press the red button to weigh them. If both sides stay level, it means the loads on both sides of the scale are equal weight. Once you've found the right weights, place it in the answer area. Tap submit. I only have 2 tries? Really? Let's do this. Let's switch it up like this. So it's just testing. Oh god. Oh my god. One of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using this scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. How are you supposed to figure this out? Without, like, trial and error. Okay, it's obviously one of the right side ones. 8764. What's the actual proper way to solve this? Because I don't believe it's just trial and error. There has to be, like, some kind of math behind it. One of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using the scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. Alright. Let me just move one then. I'll move 8. Wait, that won't do anything actually. Hold on. If I move 8 over, it's still gonna be just as heavy on the left side. Holy shit, how do you do this? Okay, what if I take them off? If I take it off, it eliminates the chance. But I still have 6 more left. If I restart, does it lower the amount of pick rats I get? Pick rats 40. Okay. It probably does actually. It probably. Okay, so I'll weigh 1, 2, 3. And then what was it? It was 4, 6, 7. These are even. Wait, these are even. Did I just luck out? I think I just lucked out. Did I just cheat and win? Hitting restart is kind of like a cheat. This one is lighter. No, this one is lighter. Right? That makes sense, right? There's no way I'm gonna get full points for this.
My answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
I got full points for that? That's so wrong. To solve this puzzle with no guesswork, you must load 3 weights on each side of the scale for your first measurement. Well, I didn't do that. I did 4. But The restart button apparently lets me eliminate them for free. If you manage to get that far, the rest is easy. I guess that's true. Holy shit. I'll keep that in mind then. Hey, not half bad. Pretty sharp bunch, aren't ya? Pair of good sharp apples, the two of you. So have we satisfied you? May we pass now? Of course you can pass. Move along, and you better make sure to give my regards to Lady Dahlia. Alright. If there's another restart thing, then we know that you can cheat. Nice lips. And just who might you be? My name is Layton. This is my assistant. We received an invitation to visit Rhinehill Manor. Ah, yes, yes. Oh ho ho. We've all been expecting you, Professor Layton. But hoo hoo. You can't. You'll have to excuse my skepticism. Can't trust anyone these days, you know. For all I know, you could just be another ho ho hooligan in a top hat. Oh ho ho. So how do I know you're the real Layton? Did you hear that, Professor? The nerve of this fellow. Surely you aren't gonna go through with this after an insult like that. Now, Luke, settle down. Sir, are you saying that you'd like to test me to see if I'm the real Professor Layton? Precisely, Professor Layton. Now, if you don't mind, would you please solve this puzzle for me? Wolves and chicks. Oh my god, it's worth 50. Oh, it's this! Get the 3 wolves and 3 chickens seen below to the other side of the river while obeying the following conditions. No more than 2 animals can ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft in order for you to move it. If more wolves than chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks, and you'll have to start over. You can move the raft as many times as you like, but this feat can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves. There's a restart button. I cheated on the last puzzle. I pressed restart and it still gave me full points, I think. Okay, so start off by putting on 2 chicks, I'm guessing. No, I can't. I can't. No, 1 chick, 1 wolf. I think this is the... No, 1 wolf. We need 2 wolves. Two wolves, 1 wolf back, 1 wolf, 1 chick. Oh my god. You have to think so many steps ahead. 2 wolves across, 1 wolf back, 1 wolf, 1 chick across. Actually, no. The wolves will eat the chicks. I don't think 2 wolves, 1 back works, does it? I think it'll eat the chicks. 2 wolves again. 2 wolves, 1 wolf back. 2 wolves, 1 wolf back. 2 chicks, 1 wolf back. That'll eat the chick. Wouldn't it? If I move 2 wolves over, I move 1 back, so 1 wolf will be here. 1 wolf, 2 wolves, 3 chicks. And then 2 wolves again. So this side will be 3 chicks, no wolves. 2 wolves, 1 wolf back, 2 chicks. It'll be 1-1 and 2-2. I can't do this either. No, this won't work. If I do wolf and chick, I have to bring one of them back. If I bring the wolf back, the chicks die. If I bring the chicks back, if I bring the chick back, the chick on the left dies. So this doesn't work. I think it is 2 wolf. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. But this might work. No, it doesn't. That makes no sense. Yeah, I didn't mean to tap it. I think it has to be 2 wolves first. Holy shit, this is actually kind of hard. Alright, let's just run with it. This doesn't work. Does it? No, wait, no. I can do 2 wolves again. And then 1 wolf back. Okay. But this is the tough part. It has to be this. Okay, this should work. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay, 11 moves. There we go.
Critical thinking is the
Holy
key to
shit.
success.
Oh, you do get dock marks by, wait, do you? I had 95. Oh my god. Well done, this puzzle can be solved in as few as 11 trips. How many trips did it take you? Fun fact, there are several variations of this type of river crossing puzzle, and they've appeared in writings dating back to over 1,000 years ago. Ahoo-hoo! Excuse my earlier rudeness. Let me show you to the manor. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone? I was under the impression that Lady Dahlia was the only person expecting me. Right this way, please. Is this the manor, Professor? It's positively gigantic. Just look at the size of it. I wish it was fully voiced, so I don't have to do this. It certainly seems like we've come to the right place. Probably really expensive to do that, though.